Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number 103rd of mathematics, and in today's lecture we are going to solve question number 8. The figure is shown on the right side of your screen. The dimensions are also given to us. Let us first understand the question, that what the question is saying. The internal dimensions of an open wooden rectangular box are 3.2 meter by 2.2 meter by 1.5 meter. These are the internal dimensions, and I wrote that for your convenience. If the wood has a thickness of 0.2 meter, find the volume of the wood used. Dear learner, we have to find this area, and we have to find that how much wood is used inside this wooden rectangular box. The plan is that we have to first find the external volume of the rectangular box, and then we have to find the internal volume of the rectangular block, and we have to subtract the internal volume from the external volume, and as a result we will get the amount of wood used. Let us first find the external diameter. So we are writing external volume, and that is easy, not that much difficult. The figure is looking difficult, but when you think on it, you will have to find it very easy. Now this one is total dimension is 3.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.2, and now we have to find this one, and we have to then multiply it by 2.2 into 0.2, not into, plus, and here also plus 0.2, and then we are having to find this one, and this is also given to us 1.5 plus 0.2. Dear learners, why we are doing like this? Because the volume of rectangular box is length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. So we are multiplying all these values, and from here we will get 3.6, plus from the second we will get 2.6, and from the third after the calculation we will get, and that will be equal to meter cube. Here we will also have to write meter cube. So this is not the plus symbol, these are the multiplication symbols. So after multiplication we will get 15.912 meter cube. Let us leave it here and concentrate on the internal volume. So internal volume is equal to and you can see that this is only 2.2 and 3.2 and then 1.5. These are the internal, and that will also be meter cube. So when we multiply it, we will get 10.56 meter cube. Now we are in a position to find the uh, volume of wood used. So we are writing it here, volume of wood used, and that will be equal to external volume minus internal volume. This will be external volume and this will be internal volume. We have to simply insert the values. External is 15.912 and internal is 10.56, and when we calculate it, we will get the final answer is 5.352 meter cube, and that is the uh, ultimate answer of this question. Now I am turning my focus to question number 9. There is a glass cuboid, and the red portion is saying that this much area has been removed from the cuboid, and they are telling us to find the uh, volume of the hollow glass structure. The dimensions are given. The length is 45, the height is 45, the width is, the length is 15 and the width is 10 centimeter. First we have to find the volume of the whole glass cuboid, and then we have to find the area of that red portion, and we will subtract that red portion from the entire volume of the cuboid, and that will be the answer. So let's get started. First we are finding external volume is equal to, and that is 10 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 45. So these are the three dimensions given, and that will be in centimeter cube. When we multiply these things, we will get 6750 centimeter cube. Now we have to talk about the internal volume, and internal volume is also not that much difficult. 3 multiplied by 2 and 45, and that will also be centimeter cube, and when we multiply it with each other, so we will get 270 centimeter cube. Now the volume of the hollow glass, the volume of hollow glass structure is equal to external volume subtracted by internal volume. So we are just putting the values and the rest is super class easy, and that will be centimeter cube. When we subtract it from each other, we will get 6480 centimeter cube. Okay, now let's turn our focus to question number 10. And question number 10 is saying an open rectangular tank of length. Here length is given is 0.2 meter and breadth is given is 0.15 meter, contains water to a height of 0.16 meter. Number one part, they are saying that find the volume of water in the tank, giving your answer in liters. That is important. So we have to find the volume in liters. First we have to find the volume in meters. So for that we are finding volume of water in the tank, and that is equal to 0.2 multiplied by 0.15 multiplied by 0.16 meter cube. And then when we calculate it, we will get 0.0048 meter cube, but this is not the final answer. We have to subtract it, we have to convert it into liter. So we can write this as 0.0048 into 1 million centimeter cube. So if we are multiplying it, we will get 4800 centimeter cube. That is not the answer as well. Here we can write that 4800 milliliter, because 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliter cube, but we have to remove that milli as well. So for that particular purpose we have to divide it by 1000. So these two will be cancelled, and as a result we will get 4.8 liter, and that is the ultimate answer. Now the second part is saying the surface area of the tank that is in contact with the water. Yes, we have to find, for example, this is the water tank, and we found the volume of the water, and for example it is this much. We have to find blue area, that area which is in contact with the with the water. So for that we have to find the volume of that red. So we have to find the surface area, not the volume, because water in contact is not the volume, it is in surface area. So I am writing here surface area of the tank, that is in contact with the water, in contact with the water. And for that we have to find is equal to uh, 0.2 into 0.15 plus 2 into 0.2 into 0.16 into 0.16 into 0.15. Let me write it in the correct way, and that is 0.2 multiplied by 0.1 plus 0.16 into 0.15. Dear learner, this is the bottom. They given us in the question that the length is this and the height is this. So if we are finding the area of the bottom, because that bottom is in contact with the water, and then there are 0.2 multiplied by 0.16 and 0.16 multiplied by 0.5 is the blue area, that is in the contact with the water. The top portion is not in contact with the water, so that is why we are not including it in the answer. So when we calculate all these values, we will get 0.142 meters square, and that will be the area which is in contact with the uh, water in the tank. Dear learners, I decided to make my lecture smaller right after this, so we will not take 30 minutes, we will 15, between 15 and 20 meters, so you will have the time to see it. Thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz.